Hey, good afternoon everybody. I've got another nice simple recipe for you. I don't even know if this really counts as cooking, it's more putting stuff together, but hey, you know, it still turns out surprisingly good for what you're doing, alright? So it's chicken noodle soup with vegetables. So what you're going to need, I use a rotisserie chicken that you get at the deli. They sell these things nearly everywhere now. And it actually works out cheaper and faster than cooking your own. You are going to need, I've got some dried vegetables. I get these bulk online. You can buy these at any place that sells bulk foods. The mix might be slightly different, but you know. So you're going to need a cup of this. You're going to need 6 ounces or 170 grams of dried noodles. This is a 12-ounce pack, so I'm just going to be using half of this. These are broad noodles. And you need 2 containers of chicken broth. Usually I use the low sodium, but these are going to be expiring soon, and it's what I've got, so I'm cleaning up the cupboard too. Right? And if you have your own chicken stock, you're going to need 1.8 liters or around 7 or 8 cups. All right? So first thing to do is take the chicken apart. So I do this by hand, so of course wash your hands first, make sure they're really clean. I let the chicken cool off on the counter for about half an hour. Do this near the sink in case you need to. So I get a bit rough with it. Now the juices that were in here just go down the sink. You're not going to be wanting that. They've got way too much salt in them. So get the elastic off. They usually come with an elastic. Get all the skin you can off. And just start pulling the chicken apart. Okay, so all the breast meat's gone. And there's a little bit here, but honestly, I got a lot of stuff to do. And for the amount of meat I'm already getting out of here, I'm not going to worry about the little bits down here. So again, on the back, pull all the skin off that you can. Okay, so there's the leftover carcass, and there's the skin and bones, as it were. And here we have the meat. All right. Now you don't really have to break it up smaller than this. When you're stirring the soup, it will do that on its own. Okay. What you should do now is refrigerate this as soon as possible, because this you're just going to keep in the fridge until you're actually ready to make the soup, which I'm going to be doing much later this afternoon. Alright, so that's all the meat that you get off one of those deli chickens, which is pretty good. Okay? So I'm bringing the chicken stock to a boil. Okay, it's nearly there, so I'll turn it down before it hits full boil, around medium-high. Sprinkle in the dried vegetables, add the chicken, and let that simmer on medium-low. I've got the water coming to a boil for the noodles. Okay, so the water's nearly at a boil. Just check in on this there. And you can see that the vegetables are rehydrating nicely. Okay, so I've got the dried noodles here, and I'm just going to pop that in the boiling water for around 8 minutes. Alright, so the noodles are just about done. I'm going to strain them, but I'm not going to rinse them before I put them in the soup. This way some of the surface starch will go into the soup and help to thicken it up just a little bit. Just give it a quick stir first. And slide the noodles in. So now this is basically cooked, and I'm just going to turn it down to low and let this simmer for about 10 minutes or so before I serve it up. So the soup is done. Texture's all good there. Dish up some of that so you can see it. There you go. Chicken noodle soup with vegetables. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.